There's no denying Red Bull's complete dominance over the past few seasons and this one as well. But is it solely due to Verstappen, their engine, or their tire management? To find out, we need to examine what makes the RB18, RB19, and RB20 so exceptionally fast. While drivers play a role, something gives even Checo an advantage, suggesting it's not just about the driver. It seems to involve a consistent factor throughout the race: the tires. Experts started to notice remarkable straight-line speeds in the Red Bull cars, but what they later realized was how Red Bull managed to maintain optimal tire performance throughout the race weekend. There were some extraordinary moments at last year's São Paulo Grand Prix when the RB19, the most dominant Red Bull car to date, was being challenged for the lead by McLaren's Lando Norris. Fans were eager for an exciting battle up front, but the excitement faded after just 15 laps when Lando began to fall behind. After the race, Lando explained that he could keep up for the first 10 to 15 laps, but in the final phase, he dropped off significantly. He noted that while they could fight for position on new tires, as soon as the tires began to degrade, Red Bull, particularly Max, experienced much less degradation. Lando pointed out that their tires were degrading at a rate of about 1/10 every 2 laps, while Red Bull's tires degraded much less, which made a big difference in the race. Plus, when you consider the power of that Honda engine, one of the most potent on the track, the low tire degradation despite all that energy transfer seems baffling, or at least to our simple minds. Since Pirelli became the official tire supplier for Formula One in 2011, tire degradation was intentionally increased to allow for more pit stops, strategy, and excitement for the fans. Pirelli introduced 5 different compounds, from C0, the hardest, to C5, the softest, each with varying levels of degradation based on softness. However, that's only part of the story. Every race weekend, the FIA selects 3 tire compounds deemed best for the specific venue. While heated tires provide more grip, at hotter venues, the softest compounds are usually avoided as they wear out faster and don't necessarily provide more grip. All cars already heat their tires up to 100 degrees Celsius, and when paired with a hot track, tires can become slippery. This leads the FIA to choose Formula One venues and race timings based on track temperature. If a track lacks grip, teams increase downforce to enhance tire contact with the road surface. A Formula One driver typically loses about 4 to 5 kilograms of weight during the Singapore Grand Prix and can struggle to breathe at the Mexican Grand Prix due to its 76% air pressure. The physical strain from the forces on their body makes breathing difficult. Considering these factors, the track temperature needs to be balanced, not too cold to lose grip and not too hot to cause excessive tire wear, while also ensuring it doesn't overly exhaust the driver. So, how does Red Bull perform under these conditions? In early 2022, many cars, including Red Bull, faced the porpoising issue due to the reintroduction of the ground effect in Formula One car. This effect, previously banned because it allowed high-speed cornering, was brought back to keep the excitement alive after the epic last-lap battle between Hamilton and Verstappen. The ground effect made the cars run lower to the ground, increasing grip even during turns. The porpoising was severe, causing teams like Mercedes to regularly lose straight-line speed and positions. However, Red Bull found a solution at that time, which is speculated to still be effective 2 years later. According to senior F1 columnist Francesco Biani, Red Bull's suspensions are designed to be soft enough to quickly bring the tires into the optimal operating window, yet stiff enough to maintain a stable aerodynamic platform and allow the car to run at a very low ride height. Other teams may have tried to implement similar setups, but why has it worked so well for Red Bull? It's because everything came together perfectly for them, much like it did for Mercedes in the 2010 S. This suggests that Red Bull is experiencing a similar period of dominance at the start of this decade. And let's not forget the crucial role of Adrian Newey. Thanks to his designs, Red Bull cars are absolute rockets. Even if Verstappen were less talented, he would still be winning races with these cars. And wait, there's more. Not only do Red Bull cars have incredible grip and low tire wear, but they also achieve this with minimal drag. Thanks to Adrian Newey's engineering brilliance, modern Red Bull cars generate downforce using Venturi tunnels rather than relying heavily on drag-inducing front and rear wings. This design keeps the airflow smooth and efficient without sacrificing downforce. Additionally, Red Bull's innovative cooling system with multiple air intakes around the cockpit further enhances efficiency, creating a car that performs like it has a permanent DRS. This combination has led to more consecutive race wins than any team in recent memory. Their strategist team also plays a crucial role, avoiding the mistakes seen by Ferrari's strategists. Finally, credit goes to the drivers, Max Verstappen and Checo Perez. Checo, once known as the tire whisperer, has had to adapt to the 18-inch rims introduced in 2022. Team principal Christian Horner noted that while Checo had a strong reputation for tire management, the new cars required him to adjust his approach. Max Verstappen, on the other hand, has set a new benchmark in tire management, and the shared data between drivers and engineering teams has helped both excel. Verstappen fans have plenty to celebrate. But to be completely transparent, Max Verstappen is a different breed of driver. The saying, "with great power comes great responsibility," applies more to the racetrack than anywhere else. Controlling such immense power with remarkable consistency is beyond what we've seen from anyone else. This current version of Verstappen is far removed from his early days of crashing into barriers. He's now a three-time world champion eager to win even more titles. It's still uncertain whether other teams will catch up to Red Bull anytime soon. However, as the season progresses, Red Bull and other teams will introduce significant updates to their cars, including changes to engines, side pods, and front wings. With 4 sprint race weekends remaining out of the 17 races in this record-breaking 24-race season, the excitement is just beginning to unfold. The 2024 Formula One season is set to be more thrilling than ever before in the sport's 75-year history. But these are the cars we're likely to see in the 2025 season as well. It's improbable that teams will overhaul their entire chassis philosophy for just 1 year, especially with new regulations and significant engine changes expected in 2026. If Red Bull indeed has more pace hidden up their sleeve for the upcoming weeks and tire degradation remains as low as they anticipate, the season might be decided before it even begins. Do you believe the Austrian team has made a revolutionary discovery with their latest design? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And once you've done that, don't forget to click on the video that's currently displayed on your screen.